Hello my squidlings, it is Katie and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little review slash gonna be making some cute little clay things, and I'm going to be doing it with the Arteza set. It's 42 oven baked clays. That's a lot of colors. And yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at this. So let's just go ahead and unbox it and find out what's inside. There's a lot of stuff inside. Okay. So the first thing attached to the lid are these little tools, and I'm glad they include these because I don't have any tools. So we've got some really funky looking ones. We've got this like scooper. We've got, this looks like a ninja tool. But it's like this little pokey device. I don't know what most of these are for. We've got this ridged skinny piece. It's got a little poker on the end. We've got like a little bald end. It kind of looks like a weird feather. It's kind of cool. I'm assuming this one is to like cut with. And then this one, which is flat. So we've got some really interesting tools. Then, oh shoot, it comes with like little accessories that you can turn them into. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. I think this is it as far as different things. There are many, many little beads. I'm not really sure what they are. And I think this is to make like a little back pin. So that's honestly pretty cool. I do think them just kind of being jumbled up together is a little confusing. But that's okay. I'm gonna put them back into the confusing mess that is this bag. And then we have a ton of clay. I'm just gonna get them out. Oh, okay, so they're little packs of clay, which is totally fine with me. This one's little. So there are a lot of clays. And if you want to get a look at all of them included, here is all the clays and the colors. I'm not going to go over each and every one of them. Then they have the instructions on the front of the box on how to bake it as well, which I think is pretty cool. So I think I'm going to pick, you know what, I don't know what ones I want to pick because these aren't going to make a lot of each color, and that's totally fine. And I might include it as like a little bonus for patrons this month. Just make a couple and make some really cute things. I don't know yet. But anyway, I'm going to, you know what? I really want to do orange. Are we surprised that I want to play with the orange? No, we are not. So I should probably put something down before I get started. So give me a sec. So I'm just going to use a piece of paper. One thing I do wish was included in this set, and I suppose I could technically use one of the other supplies for it, but I do wish there was a little like rolling pin. Alright, so first up out of the gate, they're really hard, but I'm not surprised by that. I'm gonna have to knead it for a little while. So I'm gonna do that, let it warm up, and then I'll come back when it's a little bit more pliable. So I'm doing something a little dangerous. I'm gonna be mixing my two favorite colors, orange and like this really pretty blue. I do have a lot more orange here left and a lot more blue if I do mess it up. But for now, I wanna like marble it. So I'm gonna like twist these, make it really cool. This looks edible. Don't eat this. So I'm going to like marble them. I don't know if that's how you marble something, but we're working with it. And I'm just going to mix it up a little bit more, mix it and fold it, and mix it and fold it. But I don't want it to mix too much because then it'll make like this green color, which is okay for a little bit of it. All right, can I like use this, roll that out? It's gonna put ridges in it though. I don't want ridges. I use this to roll it out. Or I can just use my hand. My hand works perfectly acceptably. I feel like this is mixing more than marbling, however, that is really pretty. We're gonna use this part. And if you're surprised by this, let me know, but I'm gonna make a squid. No one's surprised. And I want it to just be like a little tiny squid. I don't want a huge one. I'm just kind of using these tools and I really don't know what I'm doing. I have a friend who's like really good at this stuff and I am not. So they're probably laughing while watching this video. But that's okay because I don't ever use clay. I get a pass, right? I get a pass. Oh, that's so cool though. Alright, so there's the little top part. I'm gonna put that in the pile over there. And then I don't want any of the ridges. So what I'm gonna do is kind of like cut out the basic shape of what I want. And then go from there. I feel like I'm using the wrong tool. I don't know what this tool's for. To like cut. I feel like this one's more to cut straight lines and that's not what I'm going for. Here, I'm just gonna cut this like this. There we go. We'll just take that whole part off. Take these little cornery bits off. We don't want those. Alright, I promise. Actually, you know what? I can't promise that this will eventually look like a squid. It might and it might not. I need a tool to kind of push this in. Hey, that looks good. We'll just push this side in. And I pushed it a little too much. Oh no, my nail. Looks like a mushroom cloud. Okay, we've got kind of the top part of this squid. Not gonna lie though, it's really cute. Like the top part. I don't know which side looks better. Okay, I think the other side looks better. So now I really wanted to have like the little tentacles that I always do my little squids with, the bloopy ones. But I don't think I left enough down here for that. But I guess we'll find out. Separate this right here just for now. And same with this side, just so I can kind of get an idea of where the tentacles are going to go. Honestly, it wouldn't look so bad if this part right here was more like this side. I'm gonna smooth this out a little bit. That's what this tool's for, right? This one's looking a little derpy. That's okay though. It's allowed to look a little derpy. Oh, that is not the tool I was looking for. This one is. Isn't this like a smoother? Well, you can definitely tell it's handmade. But I really like it. Okay, let's make another one. Maybe I'll do something else with it because I don't want to waste it. Maybe I'll just make like a cute little heart. Trying to like tell myself, use the tools. What's this for? Making a stabby stab. In a sense, that's what I'm going for. But I don't think a stabby stab is what I wanted. See if I can mold the general shape with my hands. Flatten it up against this tool right here. Ooh, this side's way cool. I'm gonna cut off a little bit of this right here. I did not do a straight cut at like even remotely. Just because I feel like it's really pointy there at the bottom. And then let's take this little baller thing. I squished it a little too much. I keep like going between putting it down and kneading it in my hand. I'm not sure what I need yet. Alright, I'm gonna flatten that side. Flatten this side. Sure aims to have a little bit. Ta-da! Heart! I actually like this side a little better, so. It's a little derpy, but it's okay. I like it. People who work in clay, I admire you 10 million times more than I ever did before, and I really admired you before. Alright. Again, I don't want this orange to go to waste because I don't have any like baggie or anything to put it back in. So I think I'm going to work in this a little bit more. I'm going to keep making squids, but they're not going to... I don't know, this marbled one's really cool though. Maybe, okay. Hear me out, hear me out. I won't mix it as much. I'm actually kind of scared. And maybe twisting it wasn't a good idea. Maybe I should have just folded it, not twisted it. Also, for anybody who is an expert at this, keep in mind, I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't research this. I didn't do anything. So please be gentle in the comments if I'm doing something wrong. Alright, I'm trying to like mix it as little as possible, if that makes any sense. Alright, and then I'm gonna take this and like, this isn't gonna roll it, is it? It might, with some effort. See, it's not gonna go past these things. I need something a little flatter. Let's use a gel pen. Okay, hi, that works really well. Alright, should I fold it again? Everything in me is telling me no, but I'm doing it anyway. The other side's kind of boring, but this side's kind of cool looking. Makes me wish I was just gonna put like a little stamp on it. Not stamp. Like a little cookie cutter. Why was that difficult? Why was that difficult? Okay. Let's do a squid again. Except for this time, I'm actually gonna plan it instead of just going for it. Okay, that's somewhat of a plan. Now I'm gonna cut it out. Ooh, that side ended up being a little more sharp than I wanted it to be. Cut this side out with this little curvy tool. We're making progress, right? Alright. Okay. It looks so sad right now. But we're gonna fix that. I don't know what this bit is doing right here. Okay. I'm gonna push in most of this side because it ended up being really far out there. Honestly, this one just needs a little TLC and it's done. The other one was way more of an involved process. This one's so cute. Alright, I'm gonna smash this edge right here just to make it a little more angular. Look how cute! Look, it's done! I'm gonna bake it like that. Alright, so one thing I saw is one person I follow on Instagram. I really like their stars in my coffee. I'll put their Instagram handle here. Anyway, they have done like these little faces, like characters with Posca pins, and I was like, that's super cool. But another thing I want to try, like I have Posca pins, but Arteza also makes acrylic markers. And I was like, I wonder if Arteza's acrylic markers work on their stuff. So I am going to make some characters. Not with this, because this is like poopy colored now. My hands, oh, I thought my hands were getting colored. They are not. And not with this orange. I'm gonna have to get like little baggies for those. But I wanna find a really good color for like a character and make some characters. They've got this really cool like light flesh tone, and they've got some browns, but I wanna do something funky. Oh, my sleeve is soaking wet from giving the baby a VA bath. Anyway, let's see, what kind of character could we do? Not gonna lie, this lilac curler, this lilac color is really speaking to me. Not gonna lie, I thought these clay pieces would be, I don't know, I thought I would need more than I do. So it's nice. I mean, they don't make a huge amount. Like for somebody like me who makes little tiny things, this will go a long way. For somebody who makes really big projects, I would imagine they don't go a really long way. And it's nice that these are pretty soft right out the gate. Like it only took me like a minute or so to get the orange one just ready to go. And this one's ready to go as it is. All right, so I have no idea what kind of character I want to do. I might just do a shape and then work with that, like imagine it. So I'm going to roll this out just a little bit. I think that's a good thickness. Roll this just a little more. Okay. And then I think I want it to be a face, so I'm gonna make a little pointed jaw. And their hair has to kind of go within the confines of Oh my gosh, my cats. They're out there fighting. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the hair has to stay within the confines of the pin or charm or whatever I end up turning it into. I guess I have to decide that before I bake it, huh? And then after I bake it, I can use the markers. So I think this character is just gonna have like fun curly hair. I feel like I'm supposed to be using this like a knife, like an actual knife, and I'm doing a bad job. I feel like this curvy one would be better suited to doing like curly hair or something. And then for the face, I can just chop. Should be good to go. All right, this is really rough looking, but that's fine. I'm gonna fix it. So I want the hair on the outside to be curly, so I want that to be pretty obvious. And I need to make sure to remember when I color this that I wanted this to be a face as well. So I'm going to kind of define that a little more right here at the bottom. It is still going to be kind of a round face, but I want to make sure that I remember that going forward. Because when I bake it, I may or may not remember that that's what I was going for. I also want to get rid of these very obvious crease lines from when I cut it. All right, and then time to get to working on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this little piece out right here. And now we've got what looks like a blob, but I'm gonna turn this into a really cute character. And then I think I'm gonna do one more. I think I'm also gonna do it in this purple color. Actually, I might. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it in this purple color. Honestly, what I'm gonna do with this one is do like a little face shape. And then I want it to be like short hair. So most of this is actually just gonna be round. All right, so I am going to reshape this because after you cut it, it gets very wonky. And then I wanted this part here to actually go in a little bit. It almost looks like a heart. I don't want it to look like that much of a heart though. And this side to go up just a hair more. A hair more, huh? Because I'm working on the hair. It's funny. I'm sorry. I'm really cringy with puns. And then honestly, I'm just going to leave that one like that. And then I'm going to go bake them. Alright, the charms have all baked. I went ahead and put these little lanyard things in there so I could have them as cute little charms. And I think these I'm going to give for the Patreon charm of the month because they're super cute and handmade. I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge on them to set them. This one was just kind of like, I didn't want the leftovers, so I might just keep this for myself. And then these two we're actually going to color, and I'm really excited about that. Alright, so I put a coat of Mod Podge on the fronts of them just to kind of prime them, and I'm going to be using the Posca pens. I was going to use the Arteza markers, and I did a little test, and they're nice, but they're not opaque enough for what I'm looking for. I've got a couple of different colors here. I've got two of these dark blues, one's in a brush, one's in just like the standard tip. Then I have a marker I've never opened before, so I'll have to prime that. It's like a coral color. And then I've also got a white. Oh yeah, and then I'm also using black. And I may use a fine white as well, but I think these are the colors I'm going to use. I'm not going to be painting the squid, so I'm going to set those aside. But I am going to be painting these. Let me go ahead and prime this real quick. Okie doke, now that they're prepped, this one is prepped, I'm going to start off by kind of marking out where I want the face to be. I'm going back to front. I want the hair to be in front of the face. So I'm just going to color this in like this. I don't really care that I'm just making shapes right now. And then I'm going to leave this to dry because that's basically done now. This one's going to be the exact same way. I'm going to just color this little face in. I think this one I want to have an ear, so I might pop on a cute little ear. And then we're going to leave those to dry. So it's time to finish these. I did 2 coats of the pink, and I think I'm actually going to bring the purple back in because I don't really want to get rid of the purple, I about said acrylic, the purple clay. So I think I'm going to do that, and I think I'm just going to line it with the blue, maybe the black, I'm not really sure yet. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and line the eyes really quick. And then I'm actually going to bring some of the hair by the cheek here, so that's okay. I know the face is a little off. There's that, and then I'm going to just bring some of this purple in here. I know it's a bit of a different color, and that's okay because I'm just going to kind of lightly go over all of it. But I just wanted her to have like fluffy purple hair. That's kind of why I did this shape. I wish I had a thinner purple marker. Alright, I think I'm going to do those eyes in this blue color since I already have it. And then for the rest of this, I'm going to let that one dry, and then I'm going to go back over to this one. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. I think they're just going to have the same color scheme. I'm going to go ahead and get the eye in here. I'm also going to get this little ear. And just like with the last one, I'm going to chisel it out with this purple. I'm going to make the ear a little smaller. I feel like the head shape is very strange. Maybe this eye will be completely covered. I feel like that works the best. This one's a little more strangely shaped, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to go over this eye with the blue. And just not realizing I don't have a red, but I do have this pink. So maybe I'll just do pink lips. I really like this one a lot. Alright, time to let them dry, and then I'll come back with some white. So I did a little bit off camera. I just added some lines to the hair, which I'm honestly not sure if it makes them look better or worse. But I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of white Posca pin to some of the shine parts of the hair. And then smudge it out a little. Okay, that was a terrible idea. We'll just do the straight pin. Just to add a little bit of shine, and hopefully we can cover up any weird spots in the hair. And I'm not going to add any shading. We're just going to keep this, you know, like it is. And I'm going to go ahead and add in the whites of the eyes here. And then I'm going to add a little bit to the lips. And then, of course, just the detail parts. So like around the chin and around the nose. Alright. I'm going to do the same to this one. And I'm just not realizing this one doesn't even have an eyebrow. And then after these are dry, I'm going to go over them with a coat of Mod Podge just to set everything. But yeah, these are done. I can't show you the squid ones because they've already been sent off to patrons. But here are the 2 little character ones I did. They're really fun. This would be really fun to make a few different shapes and then try to put an item in it as well. But I don't know, you may see more clay things on my channel because these were really fun. And it's a really cool way to just like make 3D items, and maybe the more I do, the better I'll get. So yeah, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey of clay. I don't normally do clay. Let me know what you thought of it down below, and if you would like to see more clay item things. And yeah, again, thank you all so incredibly much for watching. You are awesome. I hope you're having a squidoodly awesome day, and I hope you are staying safe and healthy wherever you are. And until the next video, toodaloo!